And we are live. We are coming to this after a month break because I decided I was going to go on vacation. And while we were here, it would have been the day before we left. And I used that evening to pack and stuff. So, yeah, blame the DM. Or not, if you like not having rocks fall on your head. Last time we had kind of a low-key session. This time we get to do battle. Oh yeah, introductions. Is it bedtime?
No.
You'd think I'd be fine after having a day off. I am Ari. I am your kind and benevolent DM who is totally, definitely all here today. Totally.
Absolutely.
Completely and utterly. I do all the DMing stuff, and I also play Darvan, our heel monkey of choice, who hurts his teammates as much as he helps them sometimes. And who really didn't have a whole lot of luck in all of our storytelling last time. We also have Michelle here.
Hi! Thank you for that message from Ari, and definitely not Ari's sleepier clone. I am Inez, the svirfneblin, or svirfneblin for those of you who want to be picky. And I am also known as Trogdor the Burninator. Is it on fire yet? It will be! Alright, that's totally what you need to know about Inez.
Doesn't have a religion yet. If not, it will.
But only if you're a kobold.
And it's about dragons.
Right! Dargan!
I was talking to Zeke for just a second. Did you mention so-and-so?
I did not mention so-and-so. So-and-so.
So-and-so.
Yes, that is the thing to mention, is that we, as of the last session, so-and-so is off doing things off-screen, and he will show up again in the future. But for now, yes, I have finally he has sadly left the group.
He has, despite my spirited attempt to actively kill him.
And my attempt to kill him.
Yep. Because you should always take your escort quests and use them as weapons. Always.
We also have Mia.
Hi. I play our resident druid, Sorin, who happens to now have an armband of speak with animals, so you no longer will have endless amounts of unexplained meow. But he happens to run around and do things usually not particularly successfully, accompanied by his far more successful animal companion Cubla, the aforementioned meow.
Meow.
Yep, that.
She got into all sorts of fun.
And she now can have brushies.
Yes, she's happy. Sorin's not quite so happy.
We also
and can now loudly tell her whom and how dumb he is.
Yep. Sorin may come to regret his band of speak with animal. We also
doesn't Cubla have a Sorin thing I gave?
Yes, whistle.
Yep.
Thing that will get Sorin's attention.
Yep.
It was originally going to be a thing of summoning Cubla, but then the rule of funny happened.
Yes.
Yep.
We also have Will.
Ah, yes. I play Saerenrae, the half-orc barbarian. I'm a barbarian. I smash things, and I intimidate people. And drink.
Yeah.
Thank God for Saerenrae, who can actually smash it, unlike the rest of us idiots.
kind of saved the group in the early levels. Now we're all managing to not instantly die in squishy mage ways.
Yup.
I'm in the brute squad.
Yeah.
You are the brute squad.
Yep.
You have to go all the way.
And we also have Zeke. He is here but not here. He is having computer issues because his computer hates him. He may join in later if it decides to play nice. But for the moment, Zeke, who plays our sorcerer, Adin, who likes to open all the doors, is temporarily MIA. So, a month ago, we had a rather entertaining session where everybody sat around a table at the Red Dragon Inn telling each other stories about the kinds of crazy shit they got up to. A lot of the things were explanations for why you now have new abilities, because we had also leveled up. Like Darvan's, most of his were explaining why he got better at healing and stuff like that. You guys, mostly everybody has shiny new items from Inez.
Yep.
And a couple of people went and got better weapons, if I remember right. And so basically, it was a lot of telling each other all sorts of things that happened, and it was pretty neat. You guys made some connections with people. I know Zeke now has a backup character because his character had a one-night stand, and his one-night stand-ee then fell in love with his character. All sorts of crazy things. But one thing that several of you heard about as you were going about and doing is that there's an area relatively nearby, within, a couple days riding distance, somewhere nearby. There's an area that's having some issues with some restless spirits. I think that Sorin heard not Sorin, Cubla heard it from the druid that she ran into. And I think a couple of people visited the local weaponsmith and he mentioned something about it, but it all came down to there's an area with some weird ancient spirit action going on. And I believe you guys decided that that sounded like a good thing to go do. Because you'd had a couple of weeks rest and you were ready and anxious to go start being murder hobos again. I mean, being explorers again. So you guys got together supplies and meandered out in that general direction, and that's kind of where we pick up right now. You guys have been...
We're not the worst murder hobos. In fact, you keep complaining that we keep letting the bad guys go away.
So technically, that makes you bad murder hobos.
I admit that we're...
Good at the hobo, bad at the murder.
I at least am an arsonist to some degree, but other than that...
not only do you guys not kill some of them, some of you guys like to fall in love with some of them. Not naming no names.
Yeah, well, I wasn't busy rolling dice to make him caress Sorin's, but we'd probably be... Yeah. Alright, moving on.
Oh, and speaking of, one of the things that did happen is you guys now have an army in progress of kobolds. This will come back at some point in the future. Possibly in a good way, possibly in a bad way. I haven't decided yet. So you guys have been traveling. You get together supplies, you head out from the town, the townspeople wave goodbye to you because they've kind of come to like you as time has gone on. And so you're heading out for several days' travel, and when you got the directions of where to go, it's not really towards any town, it's kind of out into a more wilderness type place. And so you guys are roughing it a little bit, but you picked up a lot of supplies. Happy townspeople gave you good deals on rations and everything. And is there... Yes. Yes.
We're having severe. Like, I only got like maybe 15 words in the past little bit.
Okay, let's turn off the recording then. It's
Yeah.
it's not like last time where we had all kinds of exciting things going on. So,
You know
sorry
what,
world.
Dave? I should figure out how to do the recording because it might be better for me to do the recording and it'd be less strain on you guys.
Yeah, because we seem to constantly have connection issues. We'll figure that out for next time, but until then, sorry world. Goodbye world.
Sorry, world.
Turning that off.
Yeah, sorry.